Oh, there's one to the right of mid window room, you know, the shit.
From humble beginnings to running multiple channels, Smii7y has transformed his passion for gaming into a thriving empire. But how did he achieve this remarkable success? Smii7y, whose real name is Darren Smith, began his YouTube journey in April 2011. He uploaded his first video titled Gotta Love Betas in October 2011, featuring gameplay from Battlefield 3.
You sure? I don't know how you live.
This initial content showcased his earlier interest in first-person shooters and set the stage for his older content, which were mostly funny moments on Battlefield with Smii7y busting your eardrums with his Dollar General mic.
The hunter becomes the hunted.
But it was still enjoyable watching him murk the enemies. Smii7y stayed consistent with his content for years on end, slowly building his audience with each video, mostly on Battlefield content. Then he would occasionally play other games like Gmod and CSGO, which looks like it really took off for him. Now, these views could be from his large fan base now catching up on his old videos, but we're gonna say these are his first popular videos. After these crazy jumps in views, it looks like he kept games like Battlefield, GTA 5, and CSGO in rotation for a while. And he would also collab with Vanoss members, making the content 100 times funnier.
What were you saying about the wall? But I thought it was the bull's legs. It's just it's a guy.
You sure that shaped like a leg? What?
After a while, Smii7y was getting tired of Battlefield content and wanted to try way more games. So he decided to make a video discussing his time for a change, where he also introduces his legendary YouTube channel character.
A few things to talk about my channel that I'd like to update you guys on. This update video is optional for you to watch, but I do recommend that you stay along as I do have some important stuff to tell you. First, I got a new avatar. To be honest, I'm in love with it. If you follow me on Twitter, you've known.
Not long after this video, Smii7y would make another video, reaching an insane milestone of 100k subscribers on YouTube. He gave his thanks and showed a compilation of funny moments.
Didn't really think that I would ever reach a milestone such as this. I'm not going to talk too long about it, but I just wanted to say real quick before this video starts, thank you so much.
In 2016, Smii7y reached another milestone very quickly, and that would be 600k subs on YouTube. As you can tell, there was no stopping Smii7y at this point. I think the reason why Smii7y's fans stuck by his side for so long is because he always kept it real with them, being humorous. Like for example, when he bought him a new house and joked with fans about using clickbait to get more views to fund his new house.
I think it's about time we talked about something. I feel like I've hit the end of the road with this place, and I feel like I just kind of need to move on. So I've signed a lease for a new house I'm going to be moving into on December 1st.
Oh my dude, you just got pranked. Bet you didn't see that one coming, huh?
Okay, I'm sorry. I mean, come on. How else am I supposed to get the views to furnish this new house? Okay, come on.
Many of his fans commented on his video saying, "You thought I was leaving YouTube? Nah, F that shit, I'm staying. No, I thought you were quitting CSGO. My heart dropped for a second. Don't scare me like that. My heart skipped a beat, you little shit. Good job, man." These comments are a great example of what his fans are like. They love his sense of humor, and some of them would be seriously sad if he did leave YouTube. With a community like that, YouTube's success is almost guaranteed. So when Smii7y released that prank video, it was the end of 2016, and he was nearing 700k subs. It was 5 years in the making and a huge achievement for any YouTuber. But that was only the beginning. His channel was just getting started and he was about to go crazy. His very next video saw wild numbers. It was released only 2 days later on November 18, 2016, and as of now, it's sitting at around 6 million views. The video itself was just a funny compilation of a game called Steep. It's basically a snowboarding simulator, not a hugely popular game, but it just goes to show that it's Smii7y's personality that just grabs people's attention. The video is just him jumping around in virtual snow, cracking snow angel jokes, and it's hilarious. Back then, a 19-year-old Smii7y was making waves, but that soon turned into an ocean. He was about to turn his passion hobby into an empire, one that would allow him to spend the rest of his life getting paid huge sums of money to do what he loves, a gamer's dream. But first, there was an obstacle to overcome: the new YouTube. It's now April 2017, right before Smii7y's 20th birthday, and he uploaded this video. I don't recommend you watch it because it's just 10 minutes of a blank screen with some funky music playing. However, the video was a statement. 2017 was a year that YouTube changed forever. Stricter monetization guidelines meant that creators had to be very careful about their content. Less swearing, offensive jokes, or anything that may be deemed as not advertiser friendly. Basically, up until then, YouTube was quite laid back with their monetization requirements, but pressure from advertisement companies forced them to change that. So, someone like Smii7y, whose content was all about jokes, sometimes slightly offensive ones, had to now be careful. But it's like they say, sink or swim, and Smii7y chose to swim. He carried on making CSGO content, but his main focus was the new battle royales like Fortnite and PUBG. In no time, he was celebrating his biggest achievement yet, probably the most important goal, the crowning achievement for most YouTubers, the 1 million subscriber milestone. Many try, but most fail. Only the most dedicated and talented YouTubers ever reached this goal. And in the fall of 2017, Smii7y achieved it. It wasn't easy dealing with YouTube's strict regulations, and although many of his videos were demonetized, he pushed through. He uploaded this epic 2-hour-long compilation of his best videos to celebrate. To this day, it's his most viewed video, sitting at 28 million views. The comments on the video really showcase how much Smii7y means to his fans. It's filled with people reminiscing about his old content and the fun times they had watching him. Just look at some of them. A recent comment from a month ago said, "A lot of this has so much lore to it. Half the people in this video don't post or are canceled and don't play with the group anymore. Crazy how time flies." 7 years ago, somebody else said, "Thank you, Smii7y, for doing this for us. You did not have to do this, but we appreciate it so much. This took so much time and I love it. I'm sure we all do. Thank you." 5 years ago, somebody commented, "When your mom says, 1 last video before bed." And another one from way back said, "You're damn right, I'm gonna watch this whole thing without stopping." Let's be real, only the most loyal fans would watch a whole 2-hour-long video. But with him, you can guarantee it will be entertaining for the whole 2 hours. The video alone did great things for him. It would have certainly helped him on his quest to buy a house. Some estimates suggest that he could have made up to 100,000 from that video alone. This was just the beginning though, and it was only up from there. But with his big hit, he shocked everybody. It was his face reveal.
This was the first of many pictures leaked by my good friend, Kryoski.
In October 2017, Smii7y decided to reveal his face for the world to see. He's always been a private guy, but since his picture was accidentally leaked, he decided to just make a video about it. To this day, he doesn't show his face on videos or on stream, so it was a rare treat for his fans. However, for those who want to see more of him in person, just head to his Instagram. Prior to his face reveal video, he only uploaded pictures with his face covered. But towards the end of 2018, that changed, and he started revealing his face on the gram. Now, he was about to burst into 2019 with even more great content lined up. With his momentum accelerating, Smii7y took inspiration from his 1 million sub celebration video and thought of a great way to bring even more views. Thus, a new series was born, which was his yearly compilations. The first one of these came at the end of 2018. Fans loved it, and as of now, it's sitting at 12 million views. One comment pretty much summed up what people thought. They said, "The real YouTube rewind 2018." As you can see, to some of his fans, Smii7y is YouTube. So from the years 2019 to 2020, he only continued to grow. He played the usual games as well as Warzone and a lot of Rainbow Six Siege. By January 2020, he broke through another important milestone, 3 million subscribers. Older now and more business minded, Smii7y finally decided to start taking things to the next level. A monetized YouTube channel is a great income source, especially if you have 3 million subs, but the potential is limitless, and Smii7y realized this. He'd be streaming on Twitch from way back in 2011, but 9 years later, in 2020, he finally decided to utilize the platform till its fullest. He was a regular streamer before this, but in June 2020, he decided to launch his second channel, Smii7y Plus. His Plus channel was supposed to be a place where his fans could watch the funniest moments of his streams, but it exceeded expectations. His first video on the channel was about a hacker who entered his Warzone lobby.
Wait, what? Holy dude!
Wait, what?
Oh my god!
Alright,
Wait!
All right, let's take bets. $50.
Okay.
Oh, you can shoot through that. What?
Although it was just stream highlights, Smii7y spiced it up with a bit of editing and made it into a proper video. The video performed great and fans loved it, as much or even more as his usual content. Videos on his Plus channel hit 1 million views easily, and he just opened the door for a wealth of new content opportunities. In no time, it caught up to his main channel in monthly views, and only a year later, Smii7y Plus reached his first 1 million subscribers. It would be the first of many side ventures. However, the value of Smii7y Plus to his legacy can't be understated. Whereas before, he'd have to plan which games to play and what videos to make. Now, he could just stream whatever he wanted, when he wanted, and turn the hours worth of footage into endless content, which of course he did. With his second channel not popping off too, his rise couldn't be stopped. Fans loved his live stream highlights so much that they even decided to introduce his Best of Smii7y series to his second channel. The first of these came at the end of 2020. His Best of Smii7y Plus 2020 video is sitting on 6.4 million views right now, whereas his Best of Smii7y video for the same year is sitting on 15 million views. So his new channel only received half as many views, but it was his first year, so it was still a huge success. To this day, his best of videos for his second channel have yet to beat his main channel, but they're getting closer and closer. That takes us to the year of 2021. His main channel is sitting on around 3.5 million subs, and his second channel is at a comfortable 1.5 million. So what do you think he does next? A third channel, of course, but you'll never guess the kind of content he chose to do, or maybe you will. That's pretty obvious actually. You got to remember, at this point, Smii7y's whole life is gaming and YouTube. When he's not gaming or editing videos, he's streaming. So what other content is left for him to do? Maybe in real life content? That would actually be pretty wicked, but no. He did something different, something new, but it would fail. 2021 was just before the era of short content blowing up, so in many ways, Smii7y was revolutionary. In April of that year, he launched his third channel, Smii7y-, where he uploaded short 1-minute clips that were taken from his full-length videos. The videos did decent numbers, but nothing compared to his other two channels, so he switched it up. Instead of uploading 1-minute videos, he instead decided to do his longest videos yet. He simply just uploaded entire streams, sometimes videos that were 3 hours or longer, and it worked. These did much better and gave his fans who may have missed his full streams a place where they could go back and watch them in full and unedited. It's kind of ironic that to this day, Smii7y has never returned to making short content for his YouTube. He really was ahead of his time, maybe a little too ahead. But still, he's on TikTok making shorts, and he has been since 2020. So maybe he'd rather just keep his YouTube centered around longer videos. Anyway, from 2021 to 2024, not much changed. His main channel hit 7 million subs, his second channel 4 million, and his third channel 1 million. His style of videos remained similar to, and everything was looking good. But that all changed in October 2024. That month, he decided to launch his fourth channel, Smii7y Plays. This one was a bit different from the rest. His first video on the channel was a let's play of a game called How a Fish is Made, and it would set the tone for the channel. This channel is about anything spooky, weird, or just crazy. It has a focus on single player horror games, which is quite different from his usual stuff. Most of his streams and main channel content are about multiplayer games that he plays with his friends. Smii7y Plays is just him, on his own, venturing into all kinds of messed up worlds, and it actually works pretty well. So that channel is picking up momentum. It's yet to reach 1 million subs, but it's less than 6 months old, and his videos view counts are getting higher and higher. With the rate it's growing, it should be up there with his main channels in no time. It looks like fans like this more solo style of content where it's just Smii7y diving into a spooky story by himself. At this point, Smii7y is killing the game. He's one of the biggest YouTubers in his genre, and his journey of over a decade has definitely paid off. His empire is growing, and I'm sure we'll even see more channels in the future, but there's still one of his endeavors that we've missed, his store. His merch store has been around for a while, but it's recently had a revamp. By revamp, I mean just a new website, as it only has 2 products, a cushion that's always sold out, and some gamer supplements. I know he's busy with his 4 channels, but it might be a good idea to get some more stuff on there. But if you're looking to buy some premium Smii7y subs, you're in luck. He has a whole range of products on gamer subs. So if you have been searching for an energy boosting powder with tons of caffeine, look no further. Anyway, that's the story of Smii7y and how he went from normal teenager gamer to a multi-millionaire.